Hi everybody, Sherilyn here. Welcome to Makeup University. What am I holding? Oh, more on that later. I have a few things to share with you to catch you up, but I thought we could use a little something funny, just something to get the giggles going, to keep the endorphins rolling naturally. And I'm gonna take this book, hear that? I am just going to dip into and pick a joke. Why did Dracula give up on acting? He couldn't get his teeth into the part. That's actually cute. This is my son's book. More from that in the next video. Today's Monday video, I had a couple of things that I just wanted to wrap up. One, we have finished the Rosh Hashanah celebration and begun to step into the 10 days of awe. This is such a significant time. It's not about being Jewish, it's about following the biblical feasts. So there was 3 times, there's a couple other feasts, but there's 3 really big feasts that you might want to consider just tracking along with because of the timing of it, the physical timing. So the time to dip the apple in the honey has passed, and now it's a time of reflection, repentance, and in the Gregorian calendar, the 2020, on that New Year's Eve, you would sing Old Lang Syne, and looking back on the things of the year and looking ahead to what the future could hold. Whew. These days, in the next 10 days, we just really want to reflect on what happened this past year, if there's anywhere we need to say sorry, any amends that need to be made, and press forward into building the future. Which brings me to this. I got this on Amazon and I completely love it. I think it was 20 bucks, maybe a little bit under. I have Prime, so they say the shipping's free, but I feel like not really. Anywho, I also have my tiara on because why not? Here's my point. This is a box of single card stationery. I love stationery, and I saw a YouTube video with Dita talking about she has custom stationery, and it was so beautiful. It was like a card with like a ribbon on top, and then she had a Mont Blanc pen with red ink. I don't think I want the red ink, but I would love a Mont Blanc pen and personalized custom stationery. So these are all these single cards. This is a red one, then there's this green one. You guys, I encourage you, as you are rounding out the 2020, and that it has the these are the matching envelopes, and you can either match the color, this green, to that green card that I showed you, or you can mix and match. I've been enjoying mixing and matching. Here's my point. So some recent events, just life events, out and about, mix and mingle here and there, I realized that there is such a lost art to, I think I would go so far as to call it humanity, but maybe we could just shorten it and be manners, society, respectfulness, kindness, thoughtfulness. Put ness on to whatever you want, because I think it's important to give a handwritten note, whether it's a handwritten note, the kind where you put a stamp on it, baby, and put it in the mail, and like the song says, 3 days later, they get it. And I think it is so important to have the remembrance, and you honor the other person, and you show respect, and you put your time. I think that's what means the most to me, is that my time, I have more concern about time than I do other things, because you only get 24 hours in a day, and it's up to you to choose how to spend it. So if I choose to actually sit down, write a note and address it and stamp it and put it in the mail to you, I feel like I'm honoring you and respecting you with my time, and you can't put a dollar amount on that. And my whole point in this post was that, and I'll address that in a moment because it's like a big thumb over there, is that I encourage you, whether you get a box of blank cards of stationery. I love stationery. It hurt my heart when Papyrus filed for bankruptcy, but now my Ralph's store locally has like a section. There's the American greeting cards, there's the Hallmark cards, and there's literally a section of Papyrus, and they have the best products. And you might flinch at the cost because they're like a nudge more expensive, though their quality is beyond belief. So here's the thing, even if you do not buy any type of stationery and you have a good old-fashioned spiral notebook and a plain white envelope, that's fine. It is about respecting and honoring the other person by taking a moment of your time to jot down a thank you, a thinking of you, just whatever, and put it in the mail. And I feel like in the times that we're in, sending a handwritten note is so important, as like sowing a seed of faith, hope, and love into somebody. And to receive that, oh, how I love to receive mail, especially when it's not a bill. Lately I get a lot of political advertisements, they're fundraising, and all those texts on my phone. I get so many texts. It's blah, 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 and we're trying to meet our fundraising goal. Can't you donate? I have just taken to answering back, I got bills. Can't you donate to me? Anywho, I want to keep this positive, and that is this right here. I encourage you, just try it. Try it this week. Who is somebody in your life that you could just jot it down and put it in the mail? And it doesn't have to be long. That's why I love the little one-side card, is that I'm just going to jot down, dear so-and, I put the date, dear so-and-so, this, that, the other, love, Sherilyn. I feel like between now and the end of 2020, that if you committed to once a week putting a note card to somebody in your life, your old high school teacher, the person who runs the gym, the, I don't know, teacher at your kid's school. Oh, those teachers need your love and support right now. They're both a teacher, parent, counselor, and IT troubleshooter while they're also trying to teach lessons. Why not jot down a note? And you might be thinking, well, my teachers aren't teaching from the classroom, they're Zooming from home. You know what? You could address it to the school that the campus they normally go to, and I can guarantee that the teacher will get it. So please consider, as 2020 is rounding out and we're looking at seeing this unique experience of a year, 2020 is nothing like what I had envisioned, vision board, or hoped for. Yet, there's still so much time left. My point is, please consider paying it forward. Do you remember that movie from so long ago with Haley Joel Osment and, oh, I can see your face, pretty blonde girl. Anywho, Helen Hunt. Please consider paying it forward this week by writing at least one handwritten note to somebody in your life who it would just feel so good for them to get a handwritten note, get a piece of mail. It took your time. It cost you 50 cents. Put a stamp on it. It'll do more than you can ever imagine to encourage and just bless somebody. And it's so simple. And even if you can't think of a thing to write or you don't like your handwriting, put a sticker on a page, put a kiss print on it. Just do something this week for someone else to encourage them. That's the whole point of this video. All right, so going forward, let's finish up this video. I'm gonna keep doing some silly jokes for you. I just wanted to say, if you're a member of the community and you've been watching, thank you so much. I know that Makeup University has been on a roller coaster journey, and honestly, I've been missing doing the Resolve Tuesdays. And I don't know that I want to pick up Resolve Tuesday again, but I definitely want to lean in the rest of this year, 2020, because 5781 just started. So technically, I'm beginning 5781 and ending 2020 with doing some type of positive, encouraging video. Just a little something that you can do right now with what you have at home. How about that? All right, everybody. Hey, if you haven't subscribed, would you? And would you please give this video a thumbs up, because it lets YouTube know to share it with others. This right here is the frame to the air conditioning unit, and we've had savage heat here. We just had an earthquake again on Rosh Hashanah, and then RGB passed, and I feel like, ooh, glory, we must be in something going on. Anyhow, I either need you to be praying for supernaturally cool weather or for parts that normally are manufactured and produced to get back into manufacturing, because the air conditioning unit is broken, and the serviceman, Tom, says, I'll do my best, though parts are very scarce because the plants haven't been open because of the pandemic. So there's that. All right, everybody. Stay awesome. I appreciate you watching. Hey, I'm Cheryl Lynn. This is Makeup University. And remember, you look really gorgeous today.